It's true. It's like I don't know what I'd rather do. RedBar once or Matarese again. They're just both not options at this point.
Wow.
But RedBar doesn't talk to people. He does, but I will give him, and by the way, he does 2 episodes a month for 8 hours each. That's insane.
Yeah, why does he do that like that?
I mean, let me tell you something. If you enjoy that, God bless him. I can't imagine. That's excruciating. Well, but here's the thing, the fans seem to watch it, so good for him.
Well, the reason why I bring it up, Geno, is because we have like crossover fans, like from RedBar.
So do we. Like,
yeah, I know. So we should.
We had a couple guys say, "Look, I love you and I love RedBar." I'm like, that's freaky, but I get to each his own.
But you were saying we all should get along, all of us.
Yeah, but he's no good.
All right.
He's not in a podcast family. He's not. I don't have a problem with RedBar. I really don't. It's just, I mean, look, the guy made I just love my.
He does have a funny song about it.
It's got to suck to be a guy that just never leaves his house, never talks to people that we hang out with, and fucking makes fun of people for, like grooming people when he groomed his fucking wife and now he's in a loveless marriage. I mean, why would I give a fuck about something that sad? To a different, yeah, it's not, but it's only like that if you, I would argue, if you think that Cumia cared, and he didn't. I don't think Cumia cared. I don't think Landau cared, and I think people. That's the thing. And
Landau cared. Cumia didn't care. Cumia didn't care because no. The point is, Cumia didn't care because he lost Opie, and he survived that, and he survived getting fired at a series, so he knew he'd be fine. I think Landau was the one who was like scared and didn't know how to play. That's why he sent him a fucking email on a Friday that wasn't read till Sunday.
I think that was the best thing for both parties involved. And I think anyone that thinks, and you're a smart guy, but I think anyone that thinks like he went, I'm leaving Cumia, he's screwed. It was the best thing for both parties. He gets more, he's out from behind the paywall. He can sell out more seats. I think Chad told me that. And the boss gets to freestyle whenever he wants. He has what's his name? DePaulo on, I feel like I'm doing a plug-in, man. DePaulo on Mondays for an hour, Gavin on Wednesdays for an hour, and he rotates us guys, you included, whenever he wants. But it's so much more fun for him now to do the show solo, knowing he doesn't have to.
He never needed a co-host.
What's that?
He never needed a co-host.
And everyone knows that, especially comedians like me, you and Chad. Everyone like.
Yeah, but what happened really was that, when they hired Artie, then to get rid of Artie, they couldn't go from Artie to nobody. So then they had to kind of get somebody, and then it was the opposite. Then it was the anti-Artie, which is Landau, and then it got to a point where. But the fucked up thing was, I just saw this recently, and this was like watching a guy f your girlfriend. But
hold on,
there was I saw it on YouTube.
YouTube, they can't be that.
Landau was with
porn, or we're talking about something else.
Landau was with Crowder, I guess, in Texas or whatever, and I guess he was phoning in to do Cumia's show, but Crowder was with Landau, and they're joking, and they're all like, playing footsie, and I was like, in retrospect, it looked weird that they were like all like being cute about it, where Crowder was basically like stealing his girlfriend. I mean, I don't think Cumia really cared, but it's still, in retrospect, looked fucking weird. It looks weird how it's like when your buddy or a guy's buddies with your wife, and you're like, no, we just like to go shopping together, and then he's figuring her, and then
is that what it's like? Do you want to talk about something else? Do you want to move on to a different? Yeah, it's not, but it's only like that if you. I would argue if you think that Cumia cared, and he didn't. No, I think it's the best thing for all parties involved. But that's what I was going to say. But you got to realize that what creates this is the fans, and fans love to act. Fans believe, one, and two, love to act like they know everything. Like, I can't wait Watch this. La, 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 la. I can't wait for all the people in your fucking chat to be like, why is he having him on? Geno sucks. He's too loud. Am I too loud? Because no one gives a fuck about what your fans think, but they think they're best friends with you, and they're not. And right now they're losing their fucking mind saying he should never be on again. By the way, you can tell Brennan fucking hates him. No, I was fingering his wife a few days ago. It was weird.
Adam, can you turn him down?
Zoom in on me. You don't matter.
I can't really turn him down.
You don't fucking matter. Stop thinking he's reading.
I just like when
I gotta get out of here.
The fans, David Feldman's
and
gonna
by the way, Joe Exotic is such a fucking.
Oh, we love Joe Exotic.
This is what he
Speaking
does for
Joe
Exotic. He tries to log on your Instagram so you get 80 messages saying, "Are you trying to change your password?" And I'm supposed to go like, "Holy, no one cares." Fans create all this drama like, oh my God, Landau fucking. No, they don't care and you don't know. You know what I mean?
Okay, Joe Exotic, thanks for the headphones. My son's using them. Geno, second of all,
you're book a guest too.
Second of all, you're wrong. The fans don't create it. The fans run with it, but they don't create it. Landau created it by being a slithering snake and going behind Cumia's back and never basically saying like, hey man, maybe better for me if I work for Crowder, or maybe better for you long term if you didn't have me as a fucking albatross.
Kevin, what's your thoughts on Dave Landau?
To hear it from you.
I was right about Brian McCarthy when he was.
What'd you say?
He wouldn't be there long. I knew he wasn't even. He was like the difference between McCarthy and fucking Landau is he thought he was carrying the show. He thought you needed him. That's the difference.
He did. He really did.
What?
It looks like I proved myself right about that. Did everyone see Kevin Brennan get stumped? Oh, did you hear the click?
He really did think it was his show.
Would you like to know what else I was right about? I can do on Lionel Richie. I can play it all night.
No, the one mistake I made when I left Compound, the first, I think that I quit on Thursday on Twitter, and then Sunday night Brian calls me and he goes, "They want me to do tomorrow's show by myself," and I was like, I go, no, what they're trying to do is divide and conquer. But I really should have let him do a show by himself. That would have been hilarious. Like he's like blind. He can't. He would have been like, "Hey, Kevin's not available today, but I'm
can't go to the phones."
Like that's my one regret. My one regret that I didn't let him do the show.
That's a shame. That would have been.
Because then I would have done I was doing a show at the comic strip, but it would have been fun to just let Brian host and be like, "Hey, so who's here? Who's my guest? Is it Bronston Jones or Brody Stevens? I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'm blind and drunk, and what could go wrong?"
Yeah,
I like to watch Cumia with Nick DiPaolo on Mondays because it reminds me of like when you used to go to those bars in Vegas where they have like dueling pianos where the guy's playing the same song a different chord. That's like Cumia and fucking. And DiPaolo, they're singing the same song, just slightly different chords.
Oh yeah, and you're hoping one will say the N-word for you, so you can sit there like, yes.
No, I don't even care. I was actually doing a show last night. The N-word's so toxic. I was doing a show. There was some black people right at the front, and I was talking about Dr.
That
Dre.
club is slipping.
I was talking about Dr. Dre, and then I said his wife's mad. I said, listen, he used to be in a group called NWA, and the N don't stand for nice. And the guys were going like, don't say it. I'm like, all I have to do is say it. And basically I'm maybe my career's over. Like, it's just one word, one, like, it's almost just like when you're at like a high building and you're like, your part of your brain's like, jump, you know?
Yeah.
So, it's almost like that where you're like, all I got to do is say one word and I'm done.
How come Geno gets like promoted when he says it?
No, they used to tell us not to say it. Keith would be like, "Please, you guys got to stop."
Let me point something out.
You know what, Geno? We never had like a Compound America corporate meeting. We should have had a meeting where Keith was like, "You guys can't say this word anymore."
But people give words power, and that's the problem. Like I'm always
people.
Yeah, people, dumb people. Give words power.
No. That's
insane.
That's not how it works, Geno. Geno, we're not doing your dumb show.
which I'm excited about.
Can you tell Chrissy Mayer to quit being a cunt to me, please? Her and Frank, their little comedy duo.
I will chat with Chrissy tonight. I'm doing a live stream. I'll let her know. Stop being a.
Yes.
But I always have your back, buddy.
Yeah, thank you.